Enchanted Swifties, my name is Chloe. I'm your Fearless Tuesday and it is week 27 here on the Enchanted Swifties. It's the Lorax week. Woo, woo, Lorax. That's my tree. It's my tree dance, yeah. It is my 11, I forgot to mention this last week, but last week was my 10-week anniversary in the Enchanted Swifties. I joined in week 26. That's when I became a part of this amazing Enchanted Swifties YouTube collaboration channel family, and it's been great, so I'm gonna keep on keeping on. The theme this week is, if you were a tree, what tree would you be? And we had to write a 13-line poem with a Dr. Seuss feel to it, and let me say, this has been a very sensitive thing for me. When I was little, 4 or 5, I was at my babysitter's, and I was, Mom? I was at my babysitter's when they're watching Harry Potter. Okay, cool, whatever. But they're watching Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, but it has a scene where they're flying in this car and this tree, they land in this tree. This tree starts like thrashing and freaking out at them and trying to kill them. And it was awful. And the worst part about that was that there was nobody around to save them. They had to save themselves. As a child, I never did like movies like The Wizard of Oz or Alice in Wonderland because I don't like the idea of not being able to get home and not having somebody I know around to help me. And so I don't like the idea of being in the woods all alone. I would not like to be a tree because I'd be surrounded by trees in the woods alone, and that would be horrible. So if I were a tree, I would be a tree at like the front of the woods because, you know, it's like the easiest to see and you can keep an eye on them. Anyway, nevertheless, here is my poem. If I were a tree, what tree would I be? See, if you walked in the woods, I'd be the first one you'd see. Nothing too big or too tall or too wide. I'd be the easiest tree to find. I say this because I jump out and scream, hey! I may or may not scare you until Christmas Day. I wouldn't mean to be mean or rude or unkind. It's just I'd be scared that I'd be too hard to find. I'd be terrified and lonely out there in the wood. I would make a friend if only I could. So if I were a tree, I'd be a friendly tree. Nothing too large or scary or mean. But if you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be? Yes, I am aware that some of the words in that did not rhyme. It's the best I can do. I'm sorry, I'm no Dr. Seuss. And the challenge this week is bust in a beat, and we had to beatbox by something Taylor related, so yeah, this is not gonna go well. Boom boom ch, boom boom ch, boom boom ch, boom boom ch. Yeah, Taylor, woo! Boom boom ch, boom boom ch. You won 2 Grammys the other night on TV, and when I saw you on the screen, I jumped down and said, wee! Boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, shoo. And I'm really glad you won because I think you deserve it. I'm trying to think of something that rhymes with observe. Boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh. Boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, shit. Yeah, Taylor, you're an inspiration to everyone, everywhere. And sometimes you have curly hair, and sometimes you have straight hair. Boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, a boom, boom, sh, a boom, 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 sh. You put in a video called Safe and Sound, and it's creepy and awesome all around. Boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh, boom, boom, sh. And that's all I got for this little beatbox. That's all that I got for this little beatbox, and I hope you don't sneak away like a fox. Boom, boom, ch, boom, boom, ch. Yeah. Understand. See, it follows my hands. Nod if you understand. Yes, you understand. Bye. That's an awful heart.